Illustrated here the power of collective impact. The idea that a group of people working with a coordinated effort can accomplish significantly more together than any one of us can alone. This idea of collective impact has really driven the work of the Office of Civic Engagement at Rutgers-Camden over the past year. In 2017, we participated in Creative Camden. I'm sure you all are familiar with the creative conversations. And walking away from those conversations, we were trying to articulate what our campus's particular role was in the city of Camden. We want to be good neighbors. We want to live an intentional community with our other neighbors in the city. And so we were wrestling with this question, how do we define and clarify our role? And we realized that there was so much great energy and so much great vision that came out of the Creative Camden conversation. We needed those same voices to surround us and help us articulate our own campus's identity. So over the 2017-2018 academic year, we had a series of convenings focused around wicked problems that we experienced in the city. When I say wicked problems, I don't mean a particularly naughty problem, but a wicked problem is one that is persistent, complex, and one that maybe lacks a clearly definable solution. Things like hunger, homelessness, health and wellness, K-12 education, economic and workforce development. So over the past academic year, we invited a diversity of stakeholders, city residents, nonprofit leaders, local business owners, municipal, county, and state government representatives to come to the table and start to address these themes collectively. First thing that we were trying to do through these conversations was to establish a common agenda. How do we all articulate together the experience of these specific issues within the city? How do residents understand housing or food insecurity, right? How do local nonprofits understand the experience of the need for economic development in the city, and so on and so forth. We were also looking to identify strengths and needs. Who's doing good work where? And where is there still good work that needs to be done? We're also looking for common themes across different issue areas, because maybe some of the biggest challenges that we need to tackle are those that come up in every conversation. One of these was surprising: transportation. Didn't matter if we were talking about K-12 education or population health and wellness. Transportation was an issue that came up in the conversation. Finally, we were looking for some more bright ideas like the ones that were generated at Creative Camden. What are those common emphases or things of importance to everybody at the table that we could start to work on together? So we had a series of 8 of these conversations over the course of the academic year, and we've walked away with a great vision for some next steps. First, we have a robust body of material that Rutgers-Camden is going to take and use to develop a campus-wide civic action plan, a clear and formal statement of our understanding of our role within the city and the commitment that the university is going to make to the ongoing transformation of the city. But we've also walked away with a recognition that we need to continue to act as a convener within the city, because one of the common themes that came up was that everybody's doing great work all over, but sometimes the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And so there needs to be the development of resource hubs. There needs to be a space where everybody can come around a common table to develop a common agenda, to come up with shared systems of measurements, to identify strategies for backbone support and continued communication that are going to allow us to achieve collective impact, accomplishing more together than any one of us would be able to on our own.